My daughter, who is 8, has been involved in the current research that we've been taking part in. I think she still sometimes feels a little bit different to other children because of her condition, and by coming up here and getting involved in the research, I think she's gained a real sense of empowerment over her condition, and because it's been real positive sessions as well, it's really helped her feel really a lot more confident about herself and how she feels about being a little bit different from her peers. And the fact that, you know, if she didn't want to do it, that we could cancel at any time. We could say that she didn't want to get involved anymore. But the fact remains that she found it so positive that she was more than happy to come along. She looked forward to each appointment. In a lot of ways, even though we've had more frequent appointments, it's not changed any of her treatment in any way. If anything, it's endorsed it even more, and it's kind of given us even more information in order to then make more informed choices moving forward.
I'm taking part in a study that analyses the microbiome of the stomach and trying to map that to my general health and cognitive decline, possibly over the next 4 years, or no decline. I find the subject itself really quite interesting, and playing a tiny part of it feels quite a positive thing to do. It also feels a bit of payback to the health care system that's available to me should I need it. To actually do something voluntarily back is quite nice.
Well, initially I received a letter from the NNN inviting me to come and find out about the Around 4 research. That's because I'd had a stroke a few years previously. I've found it valuable in all sorts of ways, not least telling other people about it. You know, coming to the quadram, what's it like in the quadram, and, you know, all of that. And yes, because it's made me totally aware of this new medication, because it's come up in the press and suddenly I'm reading it because I know of it. So overall, it is just so interesting.
I took part in the study because I wanted to help people. When I turn up for my tests, I normally start with my blood tests and then go to see how fast my heart is beating, and then doing a height and weight test. I think it's important because people won't miss school if they have a headache, so then they can take the medicine and they can stay in school.
For the study that I took part in, surrounding mental health, it really highlighted what was needed for healthcare workers out there. There seems to be a big push on well-being for staff, and the results of this study have definitely pushed for other opportunities to become widely available for all that need it. I did enjoy taking part in this study. It was very convenient for me. I work full-time, so being able to fit things around work was ideal. The NHS will be at a standstill if all research was to grind to a halt today. This would be the extent of our knowledge, whereas every study that takes part it may not give us the answer that we want, it may not give us the answer that we're hoped for, but it may rule things out, it may guide the way for where we need to be looking.